This is my new favorite form of cardio. It's called the Merach Wood Rower 950. It looks good, it's easy to pull out, of course it's easy to store as you can see, and it's compact. And in this context, is a good thing. Merach sent me this machine to test out to tell you guys about it, so I'm gonna give you my honest opinions and we're gonna test out all these features. I think the best way to do this is to actually try it out. So I wrote it to get a feel for this machine and to test out how good its claims really are. So the first thing that this thing advertises is its ergonomic design and how comfortable it is. So that's the first thing I want to touch on. The seat is actually super comfortable. It doesn't feel like I'm sliding off, especially whenever I'm pushing off and coming back forward. The handles are made out of the same material the seat is. It's very grippy actually, very comfortable to hold. The bottom part of the machine also comes with grips so you're not sliding back and forth whenever you're pushing off. It has a cool little phone holder because if you didn't know, this machine actually gives you exclusive membership to an app, which I'm gonna get to later in the video. And the feet holders work pretty good as well. I was worried that the ties might loosen up a bit whenever I'm actually doing the exercise, but no, they fit pretty tight. Now let's talk about what makes this rower different from other rowers. So the way this machine gets its resistance is by using a dual resistance system. So it uses both water and magnets to make this heavier whenever you're pulling. I don't really know how it works, but it gives you 16 different levels of intensity to choose from, which you can definitely feel the difference between. And how you actually control that intensity is through this little knob right here. It looks pretty cool. It's like a little LED knob that shows you how fast you're rowing, the distance you've been rowing, how long you've been rowing for. And with that, if you turn the knob to the right, it starts increasing the intensity. And if you twist it back to the left, it starts decreasing the intensity. Very modern and sleek look, and gives you easy access. Now with this seat, this uses a double track to be able to slide smoothly back and forth. It of course has 4 wheels on the top that's sliding along a track, but I believe the second track is actually underneath these wheels that has horizontal wheels that just makes it easier to slide back and forth and doesn't get stuck. Very responsive and very comfortable. And I mentioned earlier that I was using an app while working out with this machine, and I'm gonna go more into depth in the app later, but one of the cool features of the app is that you can get trained by an actual personal trainer. You can take a whole workout with your specific machine that you have. Obviously I have the rower, so I took a rowing course. It was pretty good. I'm gonna give you more details in a second, but the cool thing about it is that it has an automatic smart resistance adjustment. Basically what that means is that whatever part of the workout I'm actually in, the trainer would automatically up the resistance or lower it depending on what exercise we're doing, which is pretty cool. So just some other things I want to mention. The tank is aviation grade polycarbonate that has higher impact resistance, corrosion resistance, and high temperature resistance. Also, if you're wondering how this thing stores so easily and how it folds up easily, it uses a patented drawer foldable design, so you're not going to see this anywhere else. And of course it has that high standard quality oak that you're not going to see on any other machine. It just looks super good. So next up, we're going to look through the app. As you can see here, it gives me the calories I burned for the day, the duration I've been using it for, the distance I rode. It gives me a whole calendar where I can check all my progress throughout the week, and then it gives me a progress graph. On the challenges tab, we have map mode. This basically shows you, it gives you a visual diagram of how long you've been rowing for, and then you can also compete with other people while watching a scenic video. How relaxing. This is actually my favorite thing to do. But if we go over to the coaching tab, this is where you can have a workout with your own personal trainer. They tell you how to use the machine. They give you warm-ups, low intensity workouts, high intensity workouts. The one I did specifically was a full body workout where I worked out my legs for one portion and then my upper body for another portion. And this is where it's going to give you that smart resistance adjustment. Very helpful. It's very consumer friendly. They really thought about the customers and who's going to be using this product because it took out all the guesswork. It's very straightforward. It tells you what to do and it does it for you. And of course it gives you free training as well if you just want to do a regular timed exercise or just want to go by your own timing. And as I'm recording this, the Merach app now offers a 3D map feature. This app, highly recommend. Now the part that everyone's been waiting for, the pricing. Okay, so I want to mention that this machine right here is basically just a more cost-effective alternative to a water rower. And if you take a look at this similar machine that water rower has, the price is kind of expensive. So compare this price to the Merach wood rower, which is only priced at $649.99 and is actually on sale. And personally, I was kind of worried that I wouldn't get this video out on time for the sale, but hopefully it does come out. But if you use my discount code Denali25, you'll get an extra 25% off, which reduces the price down to $487.50, which is an amazing deal. And like I said in the beginning on the last note, this is now my favorite form of cardio because I could do this whenever, wherever, and I I just think I look cool doing it. Now, if you guys have any other equipment that you want me to go over or anything else you want me to try out, let me know, comment it down below, because I will soon be building my own home gym and I want to decorate it with the coolest pieces and of course the most functional pieces. You guys let me know.